What up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Hotness or Busted. This comes to you from ChiefStands RC World, and this is a Traxxas Rustler 100 mph application. Now, personally, I have to be a little bit more critical on this RC due to the fact that this was from Draven 3907, Mr. MRT Mustang 1, and myself submission. Now, personally, I enjoy the paint scheme that you have for this Rustler, excellent GRP wheels, and love the mounting bracket for the ESC. I think this was an excellent submission, and thank you for stopping by Hotness or Busted.
Mind over matter, words and prose. Locked it down.
Next, this RC comes to you from Persuader, and this is the Traxxas two-wheel drive LCG VXL. Now, there are a lot of upgrades on this RC that you can just tell right off the bat, from the shocks, full RPM parts, transmission case, custom body, street wheels, and personally I think this is a job really well done by this RC enthusiast. Paid attention to detail of primarily what he wanted to do with the RC and totally did it, and I personally think he did a really good job. Excellent work. I would love to see other RCs from your channel.
The underground.
Now we come to you from Tyler Cassini, and this is a Traxxas 1/16 scale E-Revo VXL. Now, just right off the bat, you can tell that this in actuality is controlled with a Spectrum remote, full RPM parts, and Proline street tires. So personally, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this RC because my 1/16 scale is not even up and running, so me checking out somebody's E-Revo is definitely cool. Great job, pretty impressed. Now, this comes to you from RC Man 23, and this is a Traxxas Rustler VXL. Now, as you can see, he's set up for the 70 mph club, and he is running a lot of upgrades on this, as you can see. Full RPM parts, as you can see, he threw on the GPS, and he's running GRP wheels. So definitely nicely set up. I would like to see the speed runs. Send me a link. Pretty impressed. Now, this is a double submission from Jacob Mills, and this is the Traxxas Rustler VXL. Now, primarily he has a lot of upgrades on this RC, red carbon fiber, wire mesh, upgraded shocks, and all the different amenities on this with RPM parts as well. But this is powered by a Cassini Creations SV3 system. Now, I have to be a little bit particular with this because a lot of his inspirations come from myself and Draven 3907, and personally, I'm pretty impressed with this. Great work.
The underground.
So here's the second submission of Jacob Mills, and this is a Traxxas 1/16 scale E-Revo with the Valenian system in it. Now, personally, I see all the upgrades that was installed into this RC. As you can see right now, you can see the RPM parts, Proline body, which looks like the truck Raptor body, if I'm not mistaken, and also upgraded Proline wheels. So definitely great submission on your RC. I like the fact that you ended up putting chains on it. Pretty cool submission. Now, we come to you from SW3 Stampede, and this is a Traxxas Stampede two-wheel drive with the Cassini Creation SV3 system. So let's start off with the body itself. It's a Proline body, custom painted white. It also has J-Concept wheels and RPM parts with a few aluminum components, as you can see, with detail on this RC. Very clean RC, very nicely set up. I'm pretty impressed with this RC. I don't get too many Stampede two-wheel drives. This one was awesome. Finally, this is a BAAT X submission, and I'm pretty impressed with this RC because this is one of my favorites of Hotness and Busted 22. And this is a fully customized Traxxas 4x4 LCG. Now, a lot of upgrades on this RC and nothing on this is factory. So, starting off with the J Concept scalpel body. Fully customized body with the bumper adaptation, which was definitely awesome. Also, fully customized LCG custom chassis from Chuckworks RC. And as you can see, he's running a full castle creation system, which is definitely impressive on the upgrade. He also has the Traxxas X01 wheels adapted for this RC and all other adaptations, which would include fully customized shock covers, shocks upgraded, RPM parts, and fully upgraded servo. So definitely excellent submission, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed with it. Now, if you feel brave enough to submit your RC into Hotness or Busted, please send your submissions to geostealth.r1@yahoo.com. Please state into the statements, Hotness and Busted, and the type of RC you have. Rate, comment, subscribe, and tell my fellas up in YouTube. Later.